Well, Damian, a really good start to the season, but I suppose another acid test this weekend against Harlequins.
Yeah, we've come off pretty good so far. I think obviously, the Leicester game obviously been the one that's kind of got away from us a little bit. But other than that, I think through our kind of pre-season and the first few games, I think we've been pretty much whereabouts where we want to be. So, when you're on form, obviously the kind of teams you want to be playing against those top end of table teams. So Quins will be a good test for us.
We saw the bounce back ability of the side last week, especially after Tigers. But it's a tough old place to go at Gloucester.
Yeah, it is. I mean, it's just one of those grounds that is going to be extremely noisy, and the fans there obviously got a lot of opinions on the game, and none of which go much to being favourable towards yourself. So it's a good place for us to go, tough place to go and win as well. I mean, obviously we managed it last year, but this is a different Gloucester team this year, I think, than it was last year as well. And it's a very tough game, and I know a lot of boys were still aching a day or so after it. So it was a good to get a win up there.
12-3 down, turn it round to 22-12 at half time. It shows the fighting spirit of the boys.
Yeah, I think we were just a bit disorganised and a bit frantic in the early period, and obviously we kind of paid for that with a few penalties, and we allowed the game to kind of drift away a bit. But what was good was that we managed to pull it back and obviously rein in those kind of elements that we let it get away from ourselves. So it was good from the team to do that kind of thing, and it kind of shows where we are as a team in terms of the ability of the guys to adapt and to fight through in those situations.
We've seen a lot of new faces come into it. Have they added a bit more steel to the side, do you feel?
Yeah, I think just in terms of everything, we've got a bigger pack than we had last year, perhaps in terms of just sheer weight and size and stuff. We've also got a fair bit more experience with Thomas coming in that kind of that number 8 position, etc. And we're kind of looking pretty decent, I think.
In terms of Harlequins, we know the threat they'll be. Very attacking, play with a lot of pace, right up our street as well. We'd like to do that. Yeah, it should be a good game for the neutral to watch, I imagine. It's two teams that kind of like to spread the ball around and like to play kind of quick, fast, open attacking rugby. So I think it'll be quite a treat. Yeah. In terms of it though, how do you look at home form in particular? Because if we look at the stats, we're not great at home at the moment, but we always fancy ourselves.
Yeah,
here.
We've got away from kind of winning at home a little bit, so it'd be nice to kind of get back onto that kind of winning road at Sandy Park, and obviously against Quins as well. It'd be a great team to do it against. And
for you, playing on the new pitch for the first time properly, it'll be pretty special, I'd imagine.
Yeah, I mean it's been great. I mean obviously I came off the bench against Leicester, but to get a start on it should be good. It's a great surface. We've been training on it regularly, and so far so good as far as we're concerned. Yeah.